Hi, hello. Jim K here, D Tacos. I'm just a man who has a plan. I have no plan. I'm just looking for things to rhyme. Anyway, listen, I've been reading like more and more people are starting to find out about just what Grubhub and Seamless and Eat24 and all the online delivery platforms really do to restaurants, where they take, minimum 15% all the way up to like 35%. I've owned a restaurant and I've actually had conversations with my account manager saying, I asked, I'm like, hey, how do I get to the first page of my neighborhood where my restaurant is? You know what I mean? Like the first few. Once you log on, my restaurant's there. They told me that it's basically a bidding system, so whoever offers up the most percentage points basically gets to the front page. And I was asking, like, so what do these guys offer, or girls? What do these restaurants offer? Like, how much do they pay in commission to be on the front page? And the manager said, I can't really tell you. So I started throwing out numbers. I was like, what is it, fucking 50%? What's the number? Like, there's got to be a number. I'm like, and then we finally got to around like 35, 36%. It could be because this specific neighborhood was oversaturated and all that, and it ended up being a little bit more, but it's not like out of the realm of, I was paying 20, 22%, and I was like fifth page. So if you're paying 30% on, you're selling food, you're not making any fucking money. And the problem is with Seamless Grubhub now, which owns Seamless and owns Eat24, that's 90% of the market share, especially in New York City. That's where everyone goes. That's where they have the traffic, so they control basically the market. So like if you're a restaurant, you don't have to have this service, but if you didn't, and going through what's happening with COVID now, you're gonna run into no deliveries, or 1/10 of the actual deliveries that you could have with being on Seamless and Grubhub. They do provide a service; they should charge a fee, but the restaurant business is already a nickel and dime, razor thin margin business. It needs to be not regulated, but they need to regulate themselves, where a 10-15% fee should be enough for them. And like, sure, if this restaurant specifically uses their Seamless or Grubhub's delivery guys, it should be a little bit more. I get it, but 25-30% on a $12-13 cheeseburger, you're losing money as a restaurant owner. You're losing money, and especially now it's even harder with Corona because your only source of revenue is pickups and deliveries. And if 90% of your deliveries are Seamless or Grubhub, you're getting pounded in the butt. Like, it's that simple. So like, I kind of want to give them benefit of the doubt, Grubhub, but the problem is like, you can't, because throughout their history there have been lawsuits where they were taking commission charges off of restaurants. They're only supposed to take the commission off the subtotal of the order. They used to take commission off the tip. They used to take commission off the sales tax, which ended up they stopped because they got sued. Also, the other thing was, when you would be on Seamless or Grubhub and you'd call the restaurant from the app, if the phone call lasted more than a minute, they automatically charged the restaurant commission for an average order, not even knowing if you made an order or not. You could have just been asking for what kind of soups, what kind of specials, or been on hold, because sometimes restaurants are busy and you're on hold for a minute or two. And they would automatically charge people the average order for a phone call over a minute. They ended up stopping doing that because restaurants smartened up and started bitching about it. Now they want to say they're giving people discounted commissions or deferred commissions. They're scumbags. They're the biggest scumbags on the planet, and they're probably going to get bought out by Uber, who are the biggest scumbags on the planet, because none of these companies can make money. None of them make money. Uber's a public company, a huge company that everybody knows, and they lose billions of dollars a year. Explain that shit to me. So, and the only way Grubhub's surviving is by gobbling up Seamless, gobbling up Eat24, and continuing to gobble up other restaurant delivery platforms. So yeah, that's my little rant in terms of Grubhub and Seamless. If you like a restaurant and you like the people there, the food there, call them up, because I know it's annoying. It's less convenient, having to talk to somebody. I get it, because I've been there and I order on Seamless too. I'm not saying that I don't. I have and continue to. I mean, the restaurants that have people that I know and stuff, I call them up directly, but I use Seamless. But if you love a place and you want a place to stay open, especially during these fucked up Corona times, I suggest you call them up, suck it up for a few minutes, make your order. I know it's annoying. It's more convenient. It's a lot easier. Hopefully one day there's an app that comes out, a platform that comes out that does like a cap on its commission, 10, 12%, because they should get a fee. They're bringing you your customer, right? So I understand. Also, if you can, a lot of restaurants have their websites. You can order through their websites. And if it's powered by a certain thing, they only pay a very nominal fee, where it makes sense for them to do it online and you don't have to talk to anybody, be on hold. And like, I get it. It's a pain in the dick. And yeah, that's it. So stay safe. God bless America. Sure. Cool. Good stuff. Party time. Excellent. Oh, and I almost forgot with this whole thing. What got me really hot and bothered was all of a sudden now local politicians are talking about new legislation and this and that and the other thing, only because there's one reason. Because it's fucking popular to do. That's the only fucking reason. They didn't do it when nobody was saying shit. They couldn't give two fucks about it. And now all of a sudden, let's pass this legislation. What they're doing is wrong. Blah, blah, blah. Trust me when I tell you, business people, like big time, big corporate people, you can't trust. They're scumbags too. They'll let you burn. If it was popular, if 60% of the country wanted to see you burn, politicians would be down for it. They're rat fucks. They don't give a fuck about you. Democrat, Republican. Republicans are pretty bad, let's be honest. Democrats are fucking bad too, but Republicans will literally just feed people to a fucking wood chipper if it meant their corporate overlords would make more money. Like, let's be fucking real and honest here for a second. Anyway, bottom line is, the thing to take away from here right now is that politicians are scumbags. And if you can find the one that's not the scumbag, trust me, they'll be in the business for long enough of politics where they will convert to the dark side. It's what it is. It's life. It's how you do it. So, back to the original point, if you love a restaurant and you like the people that work at the restaurant, you want them to stay open and be able to pay their rent and their salaries, call them up and order for delivery or pickup. Peace and love. Thanks. Bye.